All right, just wanted to make a little, I guess, a review video of the 510 Aleon or Alien, however way you want to say it. I just got these in today. Very excited. I did read some reviews about how they're not as comfortable as they thought it would be, or that didn't perform as well as they should given the price. Yeah, it didn't get rave reviews in my, from my research, but they do go for 190. So that's a pretty high price shoe. Obviously up there with like your Solutions and the Drago and things like that. I did find these through Addidas for 133, which is a real good deal. So I grabbed them. My other shoes are flagships, and I got a hole in my band, and so I had to get something else while that one's getting cobbled. Initial impression, they look real nice. I mean, just as I saw online, but the material seems to be really nice material, kind of soft top here, little mesh top here. I don't mind the single clasp closure system, especially because when you put these on, the inside you're gonna feel there's like molded contours that like really allow your feet to just slip right in. And pardon my feet, they're probably a little bit dirty, but I specifically wanted to do this for people that are wondering how it's going to fit their feet. And I believe that I read that these were designed for wider feet, and I don't know if I have a super wide feet. I have super wide feet, but that looks really dirty, but it's not that dirty. But I've always felt like my feet were a little wider than normal, given certain shoes that just cut off the circulation to my pinky toe. A lot of Pumas I can't wear. Most Pumas I can't wear because they're very narrow. I don't know what you call that, like a bunion or hammer toe. I don't know what you call it, but I have one of those things going on, and so it makes it really wide here. And what I love about these shoes, I just put these on, they're almost perfect. I mean, I did get them my exact street shoe size, which is 8.5. My flagships, I got 8, which is super tight. I kind of almost regret going that tight, but I was able to work my feet in, and then after about 6-7 sessions probably, they started to not kill my feet. This one fits like my flagships fit now, and they feel a lot more custom to my feet. When I slip it on, not only do my toes not feel crowded, but also, like I said, there's contours in there that turn your toe down, and then there's a part that kind of goes in under right here, and it just feels like they were molded for my feet. And then they have this higher back here that just kind of, when you slip them on, it's very flexible here, and they just kind of hug your Achilles right here. And all you really need is this. At the same time, the Velcro pad is wide, so you depending on the shape of your foot and where you need it tightened, you can adjust where you fasten them to. So I think that was pretty smart. I don't know if I can do this with one hand, but I'm gonna try putting it on. With my other shoe, there's no way I'd be able to do this, and I don't know if I can do this with these, but I can put them on. Like I said, they just, see how flexible this is? Kids in the background. It just slips right on. But once it goes on, man, it feels really good. And this part comes up. And I mean, they're not big enough that I'm gonna put socks or anything with it, but I think once I wear them a few times, they should. I mean, any crowding that I feel in there now should go away. I certainly wouldn't walk on the hard part of the gym floor in these because the toes are downturned quite a bit inside. But staying on the mats, it should be no problem. And man, the heel feels really good. Just kind of gives it a nice hug right here. I mean, as far as performance, you know, it remains to be seen, but I mean, they look really good. Nice crisp edges, very pointy downturned toe right here for smaller holds, even jamming them into pockets and things like that. And the heel, this is all rubber too. I'm not a super professional climber. I mean, I've been climbing like 6-7 months. I climb about 5'11" C's and D's and V5s on boulders. So I'm just kind of an intermediate climber, but just starting to get a feel for the what would you call the small details of climbing techniques. So I can appreciate you know, higher performance shoes. In fact, I just recently tried to get in my first pair of shoes and climb, and it just I couldn't do it. I was barely doing V4s. I was embarrassing myself on all the V5s that I normally would climb, and so I can definitely tell that there's a big difference in the performance of the shoes. These do feel very natural on my feet. I think that I'm gonna have a good time climbing in these. If you have feet that look like mine, you know, I have a typical arch, but I think the most atypical thing, if anything, would be this part of the foot where it gets pretty wide. I have, I think, pretty normal length toes. I know sometimes people have much longer middle one, where the second toe here extends out like that. Mine is pretty much a even curve from the big toe to the pinky toe, and these feel absolutely smooth. There are no hot spots, and I think they're gonna feel really good, especially after I break them in. So we'll see.